Hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Environmental Podcast with Dandelion. We are your hosts. I'm Ab, and this is Courtney, and we're from Dandelion Branding.
And this is our podcast, Environmental, where we deep dive into different aspects of sustainability. And we have been doing an interview series recently about incredible entrepreneurs who are focused on sustainable innovations. And we are so excited to be joined today by Pinar Akiskalioglu, who is the founder of Takk skincare products. So thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. Tell me a bit more about Takk and all of the incredible products that you're making.
Yes, thank you. So Takk, at Takk, we help people enjoy choosing what they truly want to consume for their personal care needs. This is what we stand for. We believe that people are tricked into buying things that they don't need, and that's leading us this like ever-growing fast consumption products. And it's kind of hard to find your way, what you truly want to consume in this kind of noise. And
Very true.
yeah, fakely created new needs. So we kind of aim to help people navigate their way on this crowded and very noisy environment. So the way we how we do it is like we sell only essential personal care products. But also what is essential for your personal care needs can be different from one person to other person. So instead of kind of pushing people to consume all of our products, we kind of create this peaceful shopping environment that people can really get to choose what they want to buy without any promotion pop-up, like some recommendation in order to get the full perfect care, use these 6 products all together. So we don't have that vibe. So it's just like a peaceful shopping platform where you get to choose what you truly want to consume. And another aspect of what we do is like we offer our products on a subscription base. This is kind of for us to regulate consumption. It's kind of you decide what is essential for your personal care. We help you to decide what is the frequency you need to have these products, and then you take this mental space for deciding out of your agenda. So we keep delivering this product. This is from the end user perspective, and for us it's important because regulated consumption will enable us shorter shelf lives for the products, but also will give us a chance to in future create our own circular economy around the products that we provide. Because if we know how many products we're going to sell, I don't know, in the next quarter, this will give us flexibility to try tests, new ways to deliver these products. Also to collect the packaging waste and do something with them. Yeah, so that's why we decided to make subscription model as the base of our core business.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. Yeah, I'm looking now and I see you have one face cream and one face wash and one thing for each person. I guess my question...
Go ahead, please.
What my question goes immediately to, like, are they one size fits all?
Yes, because what we so the personal care industry has been growing by differentiating the hair types and skin types and men and women, and this ultra classification specification has been used as a way to grow this industry for very long. So what we aim is to avoid this paradox of choice for our customers, because good products are essentially pretty much the same, and there's a certain limitation that these products can offer. Your face cream will not create any magical solution to your skincare problems. That's not going to happen. So we don't want to be part of this, oh, this is your problem, this is our solution trick, marketing trick to sell more products. So what's the reason why we sell only one product in each category, to people have the freedom to choose the products they want to add to their consumption habits, rather than trying to decide which is the best product to me. So that's the reason. So we invite our customers, if they have any specific hair problem or skin problem, to go and talk to a medical doctor about it and find a real solution, because those kind of solutions are never on the cosmetic shelves, really.
Fascinating. It's definitely different. There's definitely a shakeup in this industry for sure.
Yeah. How have you found that folks have received your business concept?
I'm coming from big industry. I used to work for a multinational company in the past. So B2 care, personal care industry is a fun industry to be in. It has this promise of make people feel better. So when you're in the industry, you don't necessarily see it as part of the problem. Unless you really, take a moment to revisit the dynamics of this industry, where it is heading to, and then you kind of maybe there's a better way. There's a better way to do this. Initially, the problem that I wanted to tackle was paradox of choice. So the first question I asked in our industry, is there a reason, is there a good reason to justify this many products on shelves? So that was my initial question. So average supermarket in the world carries around 200 different types of shampoos. Oh. So coming from the industry, I question, does it make sense? Do we really have 200 different types of shampoo, or is it just I don't know if it's marketed that way? So my answer to this question was no. But then the follow-up questions is why we have this many products. So we landed in a space that this is actually a way to drive further consumption. You paralyze people through decision making by offering them excess choice, and then once the choice is paralyzed, through decision making is paralyzed, then you have the ability to sell more and more products. And that's how we landed on the purpose of we need to tackle overconsumption. So that was not the starting point, but that's where we land as an organization. Mm-hmm. That's why we call ourselves punk. We loved our founding reason and values, but also we step up from there, kind of evolve in the organization to maybe we should own even a stronger purpose in this industry, and that's really excites us.
I think it's so exciting. I love the concept. I love that you're kind of just not even participating in the industry that is so based on kind of making people feel self-conscious and making people feel like they have artificial things that they need to fix about themselves, and then are constantly trying to search for new new products, new things to consume to fix a problem that, they were told existed, but doesn't really, right? I think that is inherently just so phenomenal for a business to kind of take that perspective and just be like, we're not even going to participate in that. Like that's such a it's such a thing that's ingrained in the beauty industry and in personal care products, and to just like ignore it and completely forge your own path, I think is incredible.
Thank you very much. Because I think the reason why it was not tackled this way was we have a lot of brands. I mean, if you start naming personal care brands now, you'll have plenty of them. But they are all led by like a handful of companies.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they have the financial capacity to control this market, to control innovations happening in this market. So if you are very successful in disrupting personal care industry, like you might be bought by one of these giant companies. So that's kind of frame as success in this industry. So yeah, I think there's been, I think that there have been many purposeful brands in this space, in this industry for very long, but they kind of been derailed from the purpose by the power of few companies.
Not just money,
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
So this is like one of our favorite things to ask, and I'm really excited to hear your answer, is with your company, what do you feel like is the role that you're playing in the transition to a more equitable and sustainable future?
Mm-hmm. We kind of really want to invite people to really take the responsibility of deciding what they truly want to consume. Like take a stand against all the trends, all the push, to feel insecure about self, trying to find joy and peace in materialistic things. So I think the role we want to play is to really invite people to rethink and take the control back, because what I believe is the only way to really manage our waste in modern society. Because in our industry, for example, personal care, there's a lot of innovations and tackling around packaging solutions, which we celebrate, which we cooperate with a lot of amazing companies around these packaging solutions. But I think if there is a step before that, first, I mean, if even if we find the least harming packaging, if we keep consuming products at this pace, and if it keeps like growing, it's just unsustainable by its nature. There's no packaging that will justify the speed of growth in our industries. So for us, our role is to really help people to reduce their consumption and then to regulate it. So that will help the real innovation to unleash, our hopes of like creating circular economy industries, holding hands together to reimagine the way we consume things, can only be possible if this madness, is just stopped, just for a moment, at least like reduce this pace. Because it's just like imagine like you're in a speeded train and then you're too scared and this is your norm, and I feel like there's not much solution in this. So it's just like really chill a bit, calm down, and
Oh my gosh. Thank you. I mean, Courtney and I we met working at a skincare company, and that we did, and it ended up after a few years, it started being we need to release 2 products a year with the goal of releasing more products all the time. And we felt similarly to how you feel. It's like, whoa, is it necessary? Are we just telling people to put things on their faces? Are we, we of course ask those questions because that's who we are. And it is, but what we got back was exactly what you're saying. This is the industry standard. This is what we need to do to stay ahead. This is, and to hear you say, no, we're giving people these products. This is what we have. They are one size and they work fantastically. I'm assuming. And what I'm seeing from your site and what I'm getting from you, and something that I really appreciate, is that it brings us back to self-care in a way that says, like, just care for yourself. Don't be like, did I choose the right product? Did I do the right thing? Did I spend enough? Did I get the right, just like have your basic calm self-care routine, take care, and I feel like that's something so lovely, just calm and lovely. I think thank you for doing what you're doing.
Thank you very much. And I always feel like really empowered, like talking people like you, I think that's kind of the spirit, it's just like many of us like fighting in different parts of this, this overall movement, and we are kind of complement each other, like you giving us a platform, you helping brands to have a better narrative, you help people to change the narrative of their industries, we do the product, so it's kind of we all together is like literally kind of building something more purposeful. Like I'm quite optimistic. I mean, there are many reasons not to be optimistic in environmental space, but the more exactly, there's no question. But the more together we come together, the more we discuss. And I think one good thing is like there's too much to do, so it's like when I'm like asked about like who's your competition and so on, because that's how the startup system works, right? What's the competition? How are you going to beat the competition? And I'm like, what competition? There's like a bunch of things that we need to be solving. So like
no time. We don't have I hate that question. We build strategies and oftentimes they're like, but what is our competition doing? And we're going, there's enough space for everyone. Stop staring at everyone else and do the thing that fills you. There's space for that. Yes, there's lots to do. There's enough of us to do it, though. And I think your optimism is founded because we talk to people every week. We're like, you're making a difference, and you're in your part of the world. You're making a difference, and there are millions of people ready to make a difference. I say millions, not billions, because we're not there yet. But there's millions of people that are ready to step up and make a difference. And if we all just play our role and our part, I think we get to be optimistic.
Yes, and like anyone in this space like gets it, right? Like I never met a climate activist, climate fighter that is not willing to collaborate. That's not a thing, because all of us are very, very much aware that that's going to work with collective action, collaboration, and that's kind of the spirit we always find in any conversation, in any rooms. And like I think people asking what's the competition, what's your unique selling point, and so on, has a very, very current dominating economic structure way of looking at things, which is quite limiting to find a real solution.
Yeah, it's a paradigm that like doesn't work. That put us in a really nasty place, truly.
Yes.
I love how you're reframing kind of and making the customer like the most important person. You're empowering them to make better decisions and to just rethink how they're consuming. And that is really the crux of where it starts. And I think that you have a lot of potential to really help change people's minds and yeah, just doing business different, putting their needs over profit. Of course we want you to profit, surely. um, but this like need for growth, this limiting mindset
Yes,
of
I mean, definitely. And I'm not scared to call this out, really. Like some
yeah,
industries should stop growing.
yeah,
So I don't want to be part of, and like, I mean, one of the companies who's steering growth. We are here to make personal care industry to degrowth, because I think resources should be spent elsewhere. Some industries definitely should stop growing, and it's like in business setup, it's almost like a crime. What do you mean we are not growing? I mean we are.
right. That will have to be
Literally.
okay at some point. That has to be
And then
okay.
like all this like scare is coming, right? Like how the economy going to work and stuff. We'll create new rules, we'll find more different solutions, like not having the full picture of not knowing what you're going to put instead of the existing structure is not a good reason to not to disrupt a system that is not working.
Yes.
100%. Yes. 100%. That was, yes, couldn't have said it better. That was amazing.
No, that was beautiful.
Very, very cool. Wow. So I'm sure that you definitely inspired some folks. So how can folks find you online to learn more?
So we are available in the UK, in the USA, and in Turkey. It's like Takk UK. It's a UK website. mytakk.com is the US site. Takk.com TR is our website in Turkey. So that's we only sell via our own platform. To be able to have the control over our supply chain. And that's how we work.
Fantastic. We'll put your website and probably your socials, Instagram, in the show notes.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Pinar. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing and for just powering through this incredible business. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you for empowering people to make their own choices.
And thank you for giving us the platform. Thank you.
Of course.
Anytime. And thank you for watching, our lovely audience. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.